Prime Minister Modi is currently in Bengaluru to launch a series of developmental projects in the Bengaluru city. Modi has accompanied, in fact, Chief Minister Bommai has tagged along with Prime Minister Modi, offered tributes to poet and social reformer Kanakadasa on his birth anniversary. Prime Minister has also flagged off South India's first Vande Bharat Express between Bengaluru, Mysuru and Chennai, as well as the first Bengaluru-Varanasi Bharat Gaurav Kashi Darshan train. Here's the live visuals coming in of Prime Minister Modi. I'm cutting across to those live visuals. The Prime Minister unveils the statue of Kempegowda. Kempegowda is the founder of Bengaluru city. In fact, this is a proud moment for Bengalurians, as this statue, which is as tall as 108 feet, is now being unveiled by the Prime Minister inside the Bengaluru International Airport, the Kempegowda International Airport. In fact, the Bengaluru airport itself is named after Kempegowda, and now fitting statue comes right inside the airport as the Prime Minister inaugurates it. These are the visuals, the first images, live images of Prime Minister Modi, flanked by Basraj Bommai, the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Here are the live visuals of the unveiling, the grand unveiling of the Kempegowda statue. Spent 5,000 crores to build this whopping 108 feet statue right in the heart of Bengaluru International Airport in Devanahalli. Prime Minister Narendra Modi there, along with several Karnataka leaders who are tagged along with him to unveil this huge statue that we see, a one-of-a-kind Kempegowda statue. This bronze statue stands right in the heart of the Terminal 2 International Airport in Bengaluru city. This has been built at a cost of 5,000 crore rupees. Prime Minister Modi there unveiling the statue live as we speak. Live images coming in of the Kempegowda statue being unveiled. In fact, Kempegowda itself has been quite a reference point for people in Bengaluru, especially the Vokkaliga community, to take on with his principles. Bengaluru city itself was founded by Kempegowda back in 1537. He was the one who fortified the city of Bengaluru, found the city and then designed it in 1537. And this is the statue, a bronze statue that comes up of Kempegowda in full glory right in the heart of the Bengaluru International Airport. Prime Minister Narendra Modi itself unveiling this. This they call the Statue of Prosperity, and this indeed sets a world record. In fact, this statue of the Bengaluru founder, Kempegowda, unveiled by Prime Minister Modi, calling it the Statue of Prosperity, has brought people, especially the BJP Karyakartas, together, united them at this point where they've all come, flocked to the airport to watch this grand unveiling. Nagarjun joining us live for more on that. Nagarjun, a huge Kempegowda statue, 108 feet, and certainly a pride for Bengaluru, as Kempegowda is known as the founder of Bengaluru. This is the tallest bronze statue that's been unveiled in the city. And tell us a little more of the kind of world record this is set.
Well, this is the tallest statue in and around Bengaluru city as well. 108 feet of bronze statue of Kempegowda Nadaprabhi, who is the founder of the city of Bengaluru. He's the one who had vision for the city of Bengaluru, who had the 4 pillars in the east, north, west, south of the city, and also he's the one who's credited to having thousands of lakes in the Bengaluru city, man-made planned lakes as well. And today, his statue is being unveiled by the Prime Minister. There's a separate development board for the statue, which was done, the Kempegowda Pradhikara, which was done, headed by the Chief Minister. Vice Chairman was Mr. Ashwath Narayan. So all the Vokkaliga ministers got involved in this, and they had the Bhumi Puja last year, and now the statue is ready to get unveiled. What we can tell you about the statue is this was done by one of the Uttar Pradesh companies, is what we are told. They also had something to do with Statue of Unity. Now the Kempegowda statue is called Statue of Prosperity from the same company, is what we are being told by the state government. And this was all set to be inaugurated today. In next few minutes, we see the Prime Minister going there. And even in his tour plan or schedule, it mentions flowers being offered to the statue. And then there's a big stage program right beside the airport. And what is big about the statue is that there's a theme park right around the statue, around 20-acre theme park on the premises of the airport. It will be called Kempegowda Theme Park along with the statue. So it would most likely end up being a tourist destination for people coming in and out of the airport. They want to stop there, click pictures, click photographs, visit the garden there in the theme park, and also visit the whole theme park as to what exactly the contributions of Kempegowda is, and then get to know more about him. This is the idea behind the whole statue, but politics, has, like always, has been surrounding it, and both JDS and Congress have called down, have shouted out at the government, saying they have not invited former JDS Prime Minister Mr. Devegowda. They have not invited senior opposition leaders for this statue. Is this a government program or is this a BJP program? Is what the questions being raised by the opposition.
Nagarjun, well, clearly, because if you talk about, first of all, Kempegowda is a Vokkaliga face. He's on his principles is the Vokkaliga community who thrive in Bengaluru city. In fact, they are the dominant political class. DK Shiv Kumar, you have Kumar Swamy, of course, Devegowda, like you mentioned, the Vokkaliga leaders who are obviously dejected at this point for not being part of this massive grand unveiling. But this was indeed decided back in 2019 by B.S. Yediyurappa, who's Lingayat, and he decided to come up with this statue, maybe to appease the Vokkaliga vote base, whatever may be the reason. But today we see that the BJP has taken the initiative to unveil a statue as large as this, 108 feet tall, a bronze statue that costs, the statue alone costs 100 crore rupees, with a huge sword that Kempegowda is holding. So this is a proud moment for the Vokkaliga community and possibly would even be wooed quite well ahead of polls by the BJP. This was maybe the attempt, but the point is it was the BJP who's done it and not the JDS, not the Congress.
Of course, this was announced in the budget, and also like many political strategists and when we speak to politicians off record are saying that BJP has done it with vote bank politics in mind. They want to consolidate the vote bank and they have not been able to do it in the last 40 to 50 years. And they have been weak in the old Mysore region where Vokkaligas are a dominant community. To woo them and to show them that the party is with the community, and this is one of the gestures, is what the politicians who are off record talking to us are saying. But through this, the BJP is trying to hope that the whole Vokkaliga, which is community which is behind the Congress and the JDS, largely behind the Gowda family, will sway towards the BJP after this. That look what BJP is trying to recognize the Vokkaliga community. The highest tall stalwart of the community is Mr. Kempegowda, Nadaprabhi Kempegowda, and we are the one who are trying to make him larger than life in Bengaluru. We are the one who's continuing legacy. That's the thought behind this. But however, if you speak to them on record, they're saying this is just another development program that the government of Karnataka has done. This attracts tourists, it attracts many investors to Karnataka because it's a theme park. People like how Statue of Unity is a big success in Gujarat. Statue of Prosperity will also have the same impact in Karnataka as well.
Well, Nagarjun, as we see more than tourism, at least this is a fitting tribute to Kempegowda, the founder of Bengaluru city, which was much needed. Kempegowda is the founder of the city. He was the one who gave Bengaluru city a direction, a shape, and this should have been done long ago, better late than never. It's come up right in the heart of the Kempegowda International Airport. The airport itself is named after Kempegowda. So ideally should have been done long ago, but like we said, better late than never. At this point, we see that this has won the world record, at least a certification coming in from the World Book of Record, London, claiming that this is the tallest bronze statue, 108 feet, with a 4-ton sword that Kempegowda is seen holding. So certainly a pride. Tourism or not, this comes as a fitting tribute to the founder of Bengaluru city.
That's what the Congress and JDS are saying, that it's debatable. Is statue the only befitting tribute to Nadaprabhi Kempegowda? Could there be anything else? And also government money being used for this? That's the question that DK Shiv and both Siddaramaiah raised yesterday. That in the name of Kempegowda, even Kempegowda would not want this much of money being spent on statues and garden and everything. Kempegowda Pradhikara is there. They could have done some poor development work is what the Congress is saying. But that's how politics is. If Congress had done it, BJP, I am sure, would have said the same thing. If JDS had done this, both BJP and Congress would be the parties who would be saying this. So that's politics. But
tell us a little more on the money spent. You know, Nagarjun, as we see Prime Minister Modi, these are live visuals, if I can remind my viewers, of Prime Minister waving at the crowds. It's, of course, attracted huge crowds, considering, one, it's Kempegowda statue being unveiled, the largest and quite an eye-catching piece there that's just been inaugurated by the Prime Minister himself. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has descended himself to unveil this. This is a poll-bound state, we understand, but the kind of charm and the kind of influence or impact that Narendra Modi has had among the voters, even in Karnataka, is quite evident time and again. And this is a classic example of how people have flocked in large numbers to take a good look at Prime Minister Modi, wave at him, and of course, a grand statue that's been unveiled, adding to the pride of Bengaluru city. The weather also making way for smooth unveiling and inauguration, Nagarjun. We hear the Bengaluru weather right now is superb.
Nabila, in fact, in Bangalore, it's very chilly and cloudy and overcast weather. The after effects of the Tamil Nadu, Chennai coastal area rainfall is certainly seen in Bengaluru as well. This morning, it was drizzling. In fact, now also, we have slight drizzle coming over in the city of Bengaluru, but somehow near the airport, the drizzle has stopped and it's making way for the inauguration. Like we see the images, the Prime Minister is there near the statue, would be inaugurating in any time soon. Post this, next to the airport, there is a small ground where a Samavesh will happen, or a stage program will happen, where the Prime Minister will be addressing the crowd. Along with the Prime Minister will be the Chief Minister and the Vocaliga dominant CEO, Mr. Nirmalananda Swamiji, who will be there, who will also be addressing the stage program. So 3 people will be speaking to the audience, will be the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister, and the Vocaliga community seer from the Adi Chunchandgiri Mutt. These 3 people would be addressing the crowd in short moment. Post that, the Prime Minister will be taking off to Dindigal in Tamil Nadu. And a series of meetings was done last night to make sure the last minute preparations would be right. In fact, for the Prime Minister inauguration, the Chief Minister till late night held meetings at his house. This was announced in the budget during the Yediyurappa's time as the Chief Minister.
In 2019. But yeah, Nagarjun, to cut you short there, a quick word from you on the kind of money that's been spent on the Kempegowda statue. We know that 100 crores has been spent, but the opposition's grouse is, why have you used public money, people's money, taxpayers' money to build a statue like this? Why could it have not been from government funds or a public-private partnership? Because we know that the Kempegowda International Airport has also got a private partnership in it. So why wasn't the airport money or a private player who's running the airport spending on this? Why should public money be used to spend on constructing a statue as expensive as this?
That's 200 crores was kept aside during the budget speech by the Chief Minister back then in 2019. But now, over the years, it might have been short of by 15 to 20 crores because of inflation and because of transportation logistic charges. And post-COVID, this was implemented. In fact, the budget was pre-COVID, but post-COVID, the whole statue process started. They had a huge ceremony for the Bhumi Puja or the Stone Laying Foundation. And today also they are having a big inauguration festival. The government's funds have been used because a budget from the state exchequer was kept aside. Congress is asking questions that it is being done in the premises of the airport, which is the majority shareholder are the private companies, one in Switzerland, one here. Why is the state government spending exchequer money to create tourism inside the airport premises? And also, why could not this be done through crowdfunding or some other partnership? Why is money of the government being splurged right now in building statues and building theme parks when unemployment is at its peak? But however, BJP says that we are here to give tribute to the Nadaprabhi Kempegowda, a befitting tribute to the founder of the city of tech and lakes right now.
All right. You know, but the question here is, will this Kempegowda statue really do the trick for the BJP, who's managed to struggle with consolidating the Vocaliga vote bank, the dominant community in Karnataka, especially in South Karnataka? BJP hasn't been able to tap into that vote base. But this Kempegowda statue, the face of the Vocaliga community, and of course also known as the founder of Bengaluru city, will that really do the trick for the BJP? Now, these are visuals as we speak, live visuals of Prime Minister Modi waving at the crowds. Huge crowds have turned up at the Bengaluru International Airport. And this statue, of course, has attracted people to come and take a good look at this statue that will now enter history books, no doubt, undoubtedly, for being the tallest bronze statue. 108 feet, called the Statue of Prosperity. Kempegowda holding a 4-ton sword. This is quite a beautiful sight right at the heart of the Bengaluru airport in Devarahalli. This will be at, in fact, it's come up at that 23-acre heritage park. That park and all the work around the park is continuing, and that will be done possibly in some time now. It will take a little longer, but the Kempegowda statue has been unveiled quickly. It's been done with great speed right ahead of elections. Whatever be the politics, this is certainly a pride for people of Bengaluru. Karnataka undoubtedly will be donning the airport in such a way that will attract tourists and people just wanting to come and hang around the Bengaluru International Airport, known as the best airport. In fact, Bengaluru International Airport is one of the most beautiful, has all the facilities, amenities, not just for commuters or people who are taking a flight, but also people who want to come and hang around. Bengaluru International Airport is really looked at as a nice spot to hang. Let me cut across to all the politics now around this Prime Minister Modi's visit, the Kempegowda statue unveil. The Congress has penned a detailed letter to Prime Minister Modi ahead of his visit to Bengaluru. Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivkumar has alleged rampant corruption under the BJP-led government in Karnataka. The letter takes a dig at the double-engine government and accused it of neglecting the state. Congress claims that corruption has become quite rampant under the Bommai government and that they were disheartened over Prime Minister Modi's lack of action on this. The Congress has also accused the state BJP leaders of neglecting Kannada and promoting other languages. All right, again, these are live visuals of Prime Minister Modi along with all the Karnataka BJP leaders. Karnataka anthem that's being played out as Prime Minister Modi and all the tall Karnataka BJP leaders standing to it, paying respect before Modi gets on to make a speech on that stage. These are huge crowds right by the Bengaluru International Airport, set up by the ruling BJP government as they've unveiled the massive statue of Kempegowda and also the Bengaluru International Airport Terminal 2. In fact, this is a public function that Prime Minister Modi was all set to attend, a mass gathering. And here he will be announcing a slew of developmental projects, particularly the Vande Bharat Express, a train that will go from Mysuru and Chennai via Bengaluru. Quite an ambitious project by Modi, which will be declared and announced on that stage today. That's Prime Minister Modi at Bengaluru. He's arrived and a huge celebratory unveiling of the Statue of Prosperity. We saw just moments ago, he unveiled the Kempegowda statue at the Bengaluru International Airport. He's flanked by all the BJP top leaders. Prime Minister Modi, in fact, he's going to be speaking on that stage. In moments from now, India Today continues to track those developments.